The secret of Krishna, the first Messiah and the solar word. The awakening of darkness. Over 5,000 years ago, at the dawn of the Kali Yuga, humanity began to sink into a thirst for gold and power. India, the great dreamer, was plunged into chaos. The kings of the lunar cult, tyrants and sorcerers, ruled the world with black magic and unbridled passion. In the north, in the impregnable city of Mathura, reigned the ruthless Kansa. His soul was an insatiable abyss. But the heavens, in their infinite wisdom, do not allow darkness to reign forever. During a fire sacrifice, while the Dark Queen invoked the demons, the flames revealed a prophecy that froze the tyrant's blood. The Lord of the world will not be born of you, Kansa, he will be born from the womb of your sister, the pure Devki. To save her, the wise anchorites guided her toward the sacred forests of the Himalayas. There, far from the corruption of the palaces, beneath the shade of immemorial trees and guarded by divine swans, the mystery unfolded. Devki, in an ecstasy of pure light, conceived not a mere mortal, but the divine word incarnate. Krishna had been born. The hero and the serpent. Raised among shepherds in the valleys of Mount Meru, Krishna grew up as the Radiant One. His mere presence dispelled fear. He tamed lions and panthers with a smile, but deep within his soul, a mystery pulsed, the search for his true mother and the sublime elder, who had promised him the truth. His youth was forged in combat, but destiny reserved for him a trial that would change his understanding of the universe. Deep within the shadowy temple of the goddess Kali, the sorcerer king Kalyani unleashed a monstrous serpent, a demon that had devoured hundreds of men. Krishna did not hesitate. With the force of lightning, he beheaded the reptile. But before expiring, the serpent's head looked at him and whispered a truth that shook the foundations of his soul. Do you think you can find the truth by killing the living? Fool! Death is in life, and life is in death. Fear spilled blood. Krishna understood that the true battle was not fought with swords, but in the spirit. The cosmic vision and immortality. The tyrant Kansa, consumed by fear, took Krishna to the jungle to murder the great sage Vashistha, the elder who had prophesied his downfall. But upon finding the holy man, Krishna did not draw his sword. He fell to his knees, recognizing in him the master of his soul. Furious, Kansa drew his bow. The arrow pierced the old man's chest. In that instant, Krishna's soul identified so deeply with that of the sage, that he felt the steel in his own heart. A heart-wrenching cry broke through the storm. While his body lay on the earth, his soul ascended to the seventh heaven. There, in an ocean of light, he saw his mother Devki, not as a woman, but as the universal substance, the cosmic mother. And in that flash of eternity Krishna awoke to his true nature. He understood that he was the sun, the divine soul of all beings. Coming to his senses in the rain, Krishna was no longer just a hero. He was a god conscious of himself. And his mission had just begun. The eternal message, the Bhagavad Gita. Krishna set out to preach the path of salvation. He taught that God is not in the distant heavens, but within every man. He who finds his happiness, his joy, and his light within himself, is one with God. But his greatest trial came on the battlefield of Kurukshetra. His disciple, King Arjuna, upon seeing his own relatives in the enemy army, dropped his bow, weeping with compassion. Then, Krishna revealed to him the great secret, the essence of the Bhagavad Gita. The wise do not grieve for the living or the dead. You and I, Arjuna, have always existed. Neither the sword can cut the soul, nor the fire burn it. Just as a person casts off worn-out garments to put on new ones, the soul casts off its body to take another. Arise. Fulfill your duty without attachment to the fruits of your action. Offer every strike, every love, every pain, as a sacrifice to the Supreme Being. Arjuna raised his bow. The sons of the sun prevailed. But Krishna knew that to seal his doctrine, the ultimate sacrifice was still lacking. The supreme sacrifice. Krishna knew that the tyrant Kansa, hidden in the shadows, was lurking. But the master ceased to use his will to protect himself. He wanted to die away from men, in the solitude of the Himalayas, to prove that death is but an illusion. In a desert of yellowish rock, beneath a great leafless cedar, Kansa's archers found him. They tied him to the tree and began to shoot. Krishna did not defend himself. He smiled in his ecstasy. At the first arrow, he whispered, "Vashistha. The sons of the sun have prevailed. At the second, my radiant mother, may those who love me enter your light." At the third, with the name of Brahma, he yielded his spirit. The sun hid itself. A snowstorm swept down from the Himalayas. The solar word had sealed his message with his own blood. Conclusion: the legacy. The story of Krishna is not just an ancient myth. It is the revelation of the most powerful idea that has ever entered the world, that the infinite, the eternal, and the divine can be revealed in the conscious heart of humanity through love and sacrifice. From the temples of Egypt to the mysteries of Greece, the solar word radiated across the world, paving the way for universal brotherhood. You carry within yourself a sublime friend whom you may not yet know. For God resides within every man, but few know how to find him. And you, are you ready to seek him? If this story has illuminated your soul, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and tell me in the comments, what does it mean for you to find that sublime friend within yourself? See you in the next mystery.